Well, I do have to admit that the Samsung Q8FN really shines this Ace Combat 7 game. Uh, and I know it's 1080p only, doesn't have HDR, but it's still. This shows you just how good this TV is, even without HDR. It looks good. That's because of the quantum dots. This is the reason why it looks so good. This is a PlayStation 4 Pro version, and this is just a replay that I played. Um, you know, sometimes it's not all about the HDR, guys. If you have a really good TV, if it's built really good with some great technology behind it, like in this case, quantum dots, and a high peak brightness and local dimming, then even non-HDR games or movies will look good because you have that technology behind it. It really looks good. This is a PlayStation 4 Pro version that you're looking at right now. Look, both versions, Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro, they both look identical. Regardless of which version you get, they both look good. Let me zoom it in a little bit so you guys can have a better quality here. So you can see it a bit better. And here we are. I mean, this is a great example. Here I am, you know, with a just a 1080p 60 upscale to 4K without HDR, and it's running at 60 FPS. And here I am on Samsung Q8FN with the game mode. This is a game mode that I'm using here, and it really looks great. It looks very sharp, very detailed. I will show you my settings after this segment is finished, before the video ends. You know, a lot of people have been asking me about this TV. What do I think? It's a really well balanced TV. It does have HDR plus. It does have hybrid log gamma, and it does have HDR. So it has 3 different HDR formats. The only thing that's missing is Dolby Vision. If it had Dolby Vision, that would be it for me. Honestly, I wouldn't look no further than this. But even without Dolby Vision, it's still a really well balanced TV. I always say it's a well balanced TV because of all the elements that it has built inside this TV. So let me show you my settings really quick. Obviously, I'm using the game mode. Expert settings, backlit 31, brightness in the middle, contrast 38, sharpness 12, color 25, never mess with a tint. Digital clean view, turn that off. Auto motion plus, turn that off. Local dimming, you always keep this at high. Contrast enhancer at high. Color tone, I keep it at standard for games. For the movies, I keep it at warm 1. Gamma, it's BT1886 because it's a standard gamma. This is HDR gamma, and this is hybrid log gamma. So these are the 2 HDR gammas. You got hybrid log gamma, you got HDR gamma, and then this is the standard gamma. And I kept it at balanced 0. And the color space, always keep it at native. So that's pretty much what I'm using here. And that's about it. And it looks pretty darn good, man. This game really looks great, guys. Even without 1080, even without 4K, it looks great. So there you have it. That's Ace Combat 7 on Samsung Q8FN QLED TV, 55 inch.